today's class we don't need any props, and we will concentrate for the beginning a little bit on balancing. So let's just stand up with the feet hip distance apart, the arms by your sides. You can look down to see how exactly are your feet. Ideally they show straight forward, and you have your second toe, knees and hips in one line or two parallel lines. Ideally, if it's a little bit off line, it's no problem. Everybody's body is a little bit different. And what we're doing here, we just start breathing in, and when we breathe out, we grip the floor and try to lift the arch of the foot up. And inhale, relax. So you can imagine 3 points on your feet, 2 on the front of the foot and 1 on the heel, and you try to bring those 3 points together. You exhale and you grip the floor. Inhale, relax. Again, exhale, grip the floor. At the same time, you lift your belly in and up, and inhale, relax. 2 more times. We are toe in the spine, shoulders are open. And last one. Grip the floor, really activate the arches even if it's hurting a little bit, and relax completely. We lift next time the heels and the arms at the same time. Inhale, arms to the sides and lifting the heels. And exhale, lower the arms, lower the heels. Try to do it very controlled. Your whole body is in one straight line. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Good. Let's repeat 3 more times. Inhale, lift. Try to go in the same speed up and on the same speed down. Good. And last one. Inhale up. And exhale all the way down. Okay. From here we just take the arms to the sides. Reach long. Turn the palms facing up, inhale, and exhale, turn them down again. Very small movement, but all the time reach for both sides of the room. Inhale to open, turn, and exhale down. We exaggerate the movement a little bit, and you let your chest go along. When you inhale, you turn your palms facing up and your chest lifts, and exhale. Turn all the way in the other direction, and you will notice how your shoulders go forward, and this is bringing just the upper part of your chest to bend forward. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, forward. Do this a few times and really let your body react. Hi Birgit. And open. So today no props. I hope the internet is going to hold. So Francois, that's exactly the movement. Just try to keep your pelvis stable, but only the upper part is moving. Only the thoracic spine. Exactly, that's it. Very nice. One last time. Inhale to open. Exhale. Turn the palms facing back, and then just bring the backs of the hands together and keep rolling down your whole spine. You can bend your knees if you need to. Inhale in the lowest point and exhale, roll one vertebra at a time up. And stretch your back. We take the arms up and lift the heels like before. Lower the heels, arms just parallel to the floor, and we repeat this movement. Inhale, you turn the palms facing back and lift the chest. Exhale, turn them in the other direction, rounding the back, bringing the backs of the hands together or closer to each other and rolling down. Relax the arms, relax the head, roll up all the way. Flowing, lifting the heels, lifting the arms. Inhale, Exhale, just the heels and arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, turn the palms, lift the chest. Exhale, other way. Lowering the arms directly, rolling the spine down. The weight is on the front of your feet. Good. Taking a deep breath in there and rolling directly back up. And keep flowing. Haivon. Lifting the arms. Good. Lowering the heels and the arms. Turning the palms up, opening the chest. Everybody in your own pace. I'm going to explain one more time for Yvonne. So we have already a small flow. Everybody else, you can keep going for 4 more repetitions. So we are lifting the arms, Yvonne, and lifting the heels, going all the way up with the arms. Then you lower the heels and the arms parallel to the floor, turning the palms up and back to lift the chest. So here you have extension of the chest. Then turning the arms in the other direction to round the chest, lowering the arms, rounding the spine all the way down. Inhaling and exhale to roll up the spine and repeat the whole sequence 3 more times, everybody. Exactly. So here we concentrate on the shoulders and the spinal articulation, adding the feet and leg activation. Feet all the time parallel to each other. Watch out for the alignment of the legs. Ideally the knees show always straight forward, not inward, not outward. Looking good. And the last repetition. Good. After you finish your last repetition, you will come standing up. Just roll the shoulders to the back 3 times. And to the front. Let's see how is our one leg balance today. You can take your arms to the sides or to the front, see what works for you. And we will lift one foot, it doesn't matter which one, you can start with whatever you like. And you just press that foot against your shin. So find that position, find your balance. See if you want to have the arms to the sides or forward or even on your pelvis. Whatever you like. Ribs in. And from here we lift the heel up and lower. You can do 4 more repetitions. 1 second.
5 minutes I'm cooking that. Your sound will.
Do it. Half an hour.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
There's going to be some sound disturbance, but only for 3 minutes. So you keep balancing here, lifting the heel and lowering and trying to stay in a straight line. Even if you just lift 1 millimeter off the ground and again lower down, your goal is to go smoothly, slowly up and down. But we are where we are. Sometimes, some days we have better balance than the others. And we already feel that leg burning. 1 more time. I'm sorry about the sound, but it's gonna be only 2 minutes. And then we switch the leg, another leg. And we lift here and lower. All the time try to stretch the neck, the spine. You can squeeze both legs together to help the balance and to the activation of the pelvic floor. Good. Oh, everybody is in a pretty good balance. No worries. If you lose the balance, just do 2 more. It's just about to activate all the muscles and not about perfection here. And and then lower that foot down and shake one leg, then the other. We take the feet a little bit wider, and the feet are pointing into the diagonal, the arms to the sides. Send your sitting bones down, automatically your pelvis tilts a little bit, ribs are in, and here we're twisting from the middle of the spine, the rib cage. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. Relax your shoulders. If you feel that the shoulders are lifting, lower your arms a little bit down, so it doesn't have to be perfectly straight line, but with relaxed shoulders and stable pelvis. Good. Everybody is doing a good job holding the pelvis still. We're adding a double pose. So you go exhale, exhale, inhale. You can have the feeling that when you twist to the left, your pelvis goes slightly to the right, but it's actually staying at the same place. So it's to stabilize the pelvis. One more time to each side. Watch out that your knees pull outwards and not inwards. And last one. Come back to center. Lift your arms up. Reach long with the arms. Lift your shoulders up to the ears. We're lifting the heels as well. Balance here for a moment. Keep your heels lifted. And we're bending the knees, tracing the toes. So the knees go over the toes and we go straight down with our whole body. And then lift again. Lower the heels, lower the arms. We lift the arms, lift the heels, bend the knees, go as low as you can without hinging forward. Stay in your alignment. So you go straight down, up, lower the heels, lower the arms. 2 more times. Lifting the arms, lifting the heels, bending the knees, staying completely vertical with the spine. I think everybody could imagine that your whole weight is more on the back, which is gonna be a little bit harder for the legs. But don't give up. One more time. Good. Everybody lean back, lean back, lean back as you go down. Yeah. Okay, last one was this. And then we lower everything down. In this position, keep the legs wide. And we roll one more time the spine down. And you can bend slightly the knees so you can reach the floor. And try to walk a little bit forward with the hands to stretch here. And then we're going to bend one leg, go on the knee, the other leg go on the knee, and we're into all fours position. So you can go on your mat long side. Yes. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips as always. We're moving the spine. Exhale, rounding the spine like cat and cow. And inhale, stretch. Exhale to round. Inhale to stretch. We put the emphasis on rounding more the lower back and stretching more the upper back. So we need more extension in the thoracic spine and more flexion in the lower back. So try to concentrate on those 2 points. As you exhale, you pull the belly in and up towards the spine. Good. Shoulders a little bit more away from the ears. If you can try to circle your shoulders a little bit more back so that they're not here but a little bit more back. So actively push them back. Yes. Good. Okay, I hope they're not gonna cut too long. One last time. Can you find the neutral spine position in your lift? One arm, one leg at a time, opposite. And bring it back. Exhale, opposite arm, opposite leg. And bring it back. Switching opposite arm, opposite leg. And trying to hold the trunk completely stable. Neutral spine position. And everybody watch out where is your head. Don't let the head hang. The back of the neck pushes slightly upwards. Yes. And our goal is not to lift as high as we can, especially the leg, but pull in one line apart. This is going to make sure that your spine stays long and neutral. So maybe I'll show you what could happen if we lift too high the leg is that I compensate from my lower back. And this is not what we want. We want to keep everything stable and just reach apart. So everything stays in one line. Good. And we balance in the center. Okay, one last time, each side. And then from here, we stretch one leg back, step on the toes. The other leg next to it, we're in a plank. We hold that for one deep breath. And either you stay in the full plank or you lower your knees down, and we go with one push-up on the belly. So you bend your arms Pilates style, close to the body, go all the way down. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders, flatten the feet and push with the back of the feet into the ground. Tilt your pelvis slightly, and we inhale into the upper chest and lift head, neck and breastbone up. And exhale, lower down. Pulling the belly all the time in. Inhale, sending the breath high up in the chest. And exhale, lower down. As always, here we keep the length in the lower back. Elbows are close to the body, shoulders away from the ears, and we're not over stretching the neck. Down. Next time we go a little bit higher, so pull the belly in. Inhale, lift the neck and chest up. And push with the hands to peel yourself off the ground, maybe all the way up, maybe just halfway. See how you feel right now. Elbows close to the body. And we roll all the way down. You can choose how high you want to go today. Just think of nice articulation throughout the whole spine. So Kodruta and Francois, you can push a little bit more with the arms and imagine your head goes out of the neck and the neck out of the shoulders to lift yourself off the shoulders. Yes. A little bit more. Good. Yes. And then rolling down. And if not so much the head back, less neck and more chest. So you can keep the same distance between the chin and the chest and try to open more the thoracic spine. Then you will open the lungs as well. Good. Keep moving. Very good. Yvonne and Birgit, push a little bit more away from the ground as well. When you go up. One last time, everybody. We're going to stay in the end position. So roll yourself up. Hold it here. Really pull the belly and lift your stomach, and we're turning the head over to one direction. Look forward to the other side. Look forward and roll down. And we repeat this whole sequence one last time. You lift up, rolling one bone at a time. When you find your perfect position, don't hang into the lower back. Turn the head over to one side, center, to the other side, center, and roll all the way down. Help yourself with the hands and sit back into your child's pose to stretch the lower back. The head relaxed. Take a deep breath in and out. Okay. Here, roll yourself up to sitting and swing your feet in front of you. Make sure you have the mat behind you. And we take the feet hip distance apart, so you have one space between the feet and between the knees. Straight alignment, hands on your knees, stretch the back. Inhale. As you exhale, tilt your pelvis, and we start rolling down until our whole spine is in a nice C shape. And then we inhale and stretch the spine, opening the shoulders. Exhale from your tailbone, tucking your tailbone under, and let the whole spine follow. We find a nice round shape, and we stretch. We take the arms parallel to the floor. Relax the shoulders. Pull the chin slightly to the chest. And we roll again. Halfway down. We hold it here. We inhale in the sides of the rib cage, not in the belly. And then exhale. Roll back up. Inhale to hold. Now we bring the arms over to the left leg or to the left side. Shoulders are relaxed, and we roll here on a diagonal. Halfway down, hold it, breathe in. Exhale, roll up. Inhale the arms all the way to the other side. Exhale, roll halfway down. Hold it. Watch out that you have weight on both sides of the pelvis. After you breathe in, you exhale to roll back up. And inhale, center. Again in the middle. We're looking straight forward. Exhale, rolling halfway down. Belly is in. We're active in the core. Inhaling into the upper side of the body. The upper part of the body. And rolling back up, stretching the spine, again over to the left side, and rolling halfway down. Good. Feet all the time pushing on the ground. Always take time to inhale. Francois, try to always stretch more. When you go up, for you especially, really stretch. Yes. And for Yvonne, you try to round as much as you can the lower back. It's so much better, but we can work a little bit more on it. Okay, Birgit, I don't see you. Stretch, 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 and watch out with the shoulders, everybody. So all the time we have weight on the feet and on both sides of the pelvis, so we're not tilting anywhere. And I'll show you from the back here, because what could happen is that when we go to the side, that we go really on a diagonal. Try to stay in the center axis, but in a rotation. So go down, up, and center, and then to the other side. So I'm not going to the side here, my hip is lifting, but I stay centered and roll down. So not going side to side with the whole body. This is the important thing here, so we really activate in the right way our obliques. everybody, let's go back up into our starting position. And now we're going to roll halfway down, somewhere where you can really hold the core stable. Watch out that your head is not in front, but you have a nice alignment of the neck. And here we lift one arm up and lower. Then the other arm up and lower. If you want to challenge yourself, go a little bit lower. Just holding the position and lifting one arm at a time. Good. The core should be on fire by now. Let's see how we go, and we lift both arms at the same time. And lower. If you have any lower back pain, go a little bit higher, please. And pull the belly really in. Shoulders, of course, all the time away from the ears. And either you keep the arms parallel to the floor forward, or you can keep them slightly in front of the face, and we're rolling slowly back until we're in the prone position in the spine. And you breathe out and you roll slowly, 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 slowly down. Push the ribs into the ground as you lower the head and bring the arms overhead. The spine is neutral. Inhale. Exhale. We lift the arms just slightly off the ground, so they're in front of the face. And lift the neck and chest up. And try from here to roll a little bit higher and a little bit lower. A little bit higher and a little bit lower. This is challenging. If this is not possible for you, lower the arms a little bit more or bring them forward. See which angle you can hold and do the small rolling motion. Good. So we're not going all the way up, but we try to go halfway up and halfway down, and keeping the arms a little bit higher than usual to train different muscles. Yes. And then you will feel very quickly the burn into the upper abdominals, right? Okay. Just one more time. And then you roll all the way on your back, lowering the head, lowering the arms. And you can bring the knees into the chest, hug your knees and roll side to side. Okay. Place your feet on the ground. Keep distance apart. Arms by your sides, and we're going into a basic bridging. So reach with your arms towards the feet, tilt your pelvis and roll one bone at a time up. Find your perfect straight diagonal line. Here we bring the arms up and overhead, inhale, and exhale, roll your spine down. Bring the arms up to the ceiling and towards the feet until you come into the starting position, and we repeat. You articulate the spine, holding the ribs down, pelvis up, and then we lift the arms up and over, drawing our half circle here. Keeping the arms there as we roll the spine, one bone at a time down, making space between the vertebrae, stretching, opening, and then bringing the arms the same way forward. Again, rolling up, moving the arms. Good. Nice job holding the knees stable in the alignment. Okay, perfect. Next time we're going to add a rotation into the spine. So up, stay in your bridge, bring the arms overhead, and now drop one side of the pelvis. Maybe the right side drops and the left side of the pelvis is higher. So we're twisted in the pelvis, but we're still in our center axis, which goes between the knees, one line. And then from here we roll the spine down, keeping that twist in the pelvis, keeping the arms overhead and rolling directly back up. Then you twist the pelvis into the other direction. Left side down, right side is up. And here we roll down, keeping the pelvis in this twisted position, so right side is still lifted. The knees don't go to the left, they stay in the center. You feel both feet grounded. Roll your spine back up, center, and repeat. Every time you switch the position of the pelvis, watching out that your knees don't move too much to the side. And it's a completely different feeling here, but you still try to articulate, especially the lower back, even in this twisted position. So we make really space between the vertebrae there. We stretch the small muscles. We stretch the sides of the body, the waistline. And a good indicator that your legs are in the right position is when you have weight on both feet and you can push equally with both feet. Very good. Birgit, you can leave the arms all the time overhead for this one. You don't have to move them up and down. Just the arms, they stay there, only the spine moves. When the arms are overhead, I think you feel it. You stretch much more. And just one last repetition. Once you roll up, center your pelvis and roll. We can lift the heels for the last one. Lift your heels in the end position in bridge. The pelvis is now centered, it's not twisted. You reach back with the arms and now go one vertebra at a time again, all the way down. And then hug your knees to your chest. Very well deserved hug. Okay. From here we lower the feet down, feet together, knees together. Find the neutral spine position, hands behind the head, interlace your fingers, elbows, you can see them from the peripheral vision, slightly lifted. And we're going to our chest lift. Exhale, head, neck and chest up. The lower back didn't change the position. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, roll a little bit higher. Circle the arms around behind the head and then we roll down. Already know this one, very classical, but you just squeeze your legs all the time. Exhale, chest lift. Nice neck alignment. Inhale, arms forward, opening the shoulders. Exhale, without pulling the pelvis, you roll a little bit higher. Good. Circling the arms around behind the head and down, and you repeat 4 more times. Rolling up, stretching the arms, beautiful. Reach a little bit higher, not using the pelvis, but only your muscles, the belly muscles. Good. Squeeze the legs all the time. And go down. And who is counting? I think one more. And you roll all the way down. And you turn around to the side facing the camera It doesn't matter on which side you're feeling. You can lay down on your lower arm. Lower leg slightly bent. Upper leg is straight. Point your foot. Find your neutral pelvis position and neutral lower back position. Ribs in. And here we lift the leg a little bit higher and a little bit lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. You can hold your hand on your pelvis to see that the pelvis is not moving in any direction, not in the rotation, no flexion, no extension. All the time reaching with the foot away from you to elongate both sides of the waistline. And send the leg slightly more backwards, and we're going to target the glute. Good. One last time, we keep the leg parallel to the floor, so you can lift your head and look at your foot to see that it's not too low, not too high, not too much to the front. Really one straight line from your body. Flex your foot, hold your pelvis, there's no movement. You go slowly forward with the straight leg. See how far you can go with straight leg. Point the foot and go back, all the way back, stabilizing the lower back. Inhale, flexing the foot going forward. Exhale, back. Imagine you're sliding on a table or on a flat surface. When you go forward, really flex your foot and keep the leg completely straight. Even if the movement is not too big, go as far as you can. At the same time, sending the sitting bone forward. Away from you. So forward meaning to the wall that's it's pointing to. Good. Let's speed it up a little bit. We do double kick forward and double kick backward. So inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. If you want more challenge, you lift the arm up to the sky and keep going. But all the time stabilizing the pelvis and try to not dance any salsa with the pelvis. Good. Francois, lift your foot a little bit higher when you go backwards. Lift it a little bit higher. Yes, there. And everybody push down with the lower knee. It gives more stability. Good. One more time. Kick, 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 kick. Last one. Kick, 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 kick. And we're still here. We reach up with the arm. If you don't have the arm up, lift it now. And at the same time, we lift the leg. The arm reaches towards the leg, and we lift the head, neck, and armpit off the ground, looking straight forward. And then we lower the leg and arm overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Arm, leg, and upper body. Good. Inhale. Down. And reach long. Get longer in your body. Double as long. Exhale. Lift. Here what usually happens is that our leg rotates outwards and the pelvis goes backwards. So try to lift the side of the leg so the knee shows forward. Yes. Good. One more time. And lower, stay here. We do a small stretch. Upper arm forward into a diagonal in front of your face. The upper leg behind you, and you pull them apart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch. One more breath. And we lift one more time the arm up. This time we stretch both legs. feet together, knees together. We find our balance and then we lift both legs at the same time and lower down. If it's not working at all, you can use your hand to support or just 1 or 2 fingers and try to not break your fingers, but really lightly. And lifting both legs just off the ground, the head is in a nice alignment. So from what I can see, Francois, you can tilt your pelvis more forward, twist the pelvis more forward, the whole pelvis, more. Only the pelvis, more, twist it to the camera. The upper part forward. Good. Everybody's gone. Sorry, I disappeared for 1 second, but I'm back. And from here, we're going to combine. So you can move to the back, to the front side of the mat, all the way to the front side. And one more time, we lift the arm and the legs. And from here, we're going to do the modified teaser. So you lift the legs and the upper body. At the same time, you twist and you reach up with the legs and with the arm. One hand stays on the floor to support you, opening that shoulder. And then we go the same way back, keeping the legs in the air and trying to find our perfect position in the side frame. Again, exhale, lifting the legs, the arm, stretching the spine, finding our nice teaser shape. Good. And going down. All the time, feet not touching the ground. Let's do 2 more. Kadruta, no? You can just do the half of it, but really using the lower arm, only lifting as far as you can go. One hand stays always on the ground. So the one arm that was underneath your head stays on the ground. And then it's really supported. You can even bend your legs when you go. So you use the lower arm, push with that hand, and you can take your time. Walk with that hand, turn around. If you need to bend the knees and just stay in this position, this is easier. And going down. And we do just one last for everybody. It doesn't matter what variation you're doing. We do our last one and try to hold it if you want a challenge. Take both arms, hold it for 1 deep breath. So both arms in the teaser position. And then going the same way, all the way down and relax. Okay, we grab the upper foot. We can bend the lower leg for stability and pull backwards to stretch the front of the leg. Just stay in this stretch for a moment. Take a deep breath in and out. And release. Turn around on your back, same leg that was up. goes on top of the other knee. We lift that knee and pull towards us. So the knee that's turned to the side, for me it's the right one, for you maybe it's the left one. You actively, with the muscle, send it away from you and towards you. And away from you and towards you. So that knee that's up. Yes. Exactly. Just one more time. And then lower the foot down. Stretch both legs. Shake them. And take a moment to feel the difference. Maybe you feel your side that you were working on a little bit longer and flatter. Maybe you feel it more present. Shake it. And we do one assisted roll up, so you can take your hands underneath your knees. Or a teaser. You can do a full teaser if you want. Exhale to roll up. And then we swing the legs to the other side and go down on that side. Stretching the arm underneath the head. Lower leg again slightly bent. Quickly find the straight line in your spine. Pelvis neutral. Pointed foot. And here we lift the leg up and down. Here again, it's not about going as high as you can, because at some point you have to move your pelvis and your lower back to go higher. And what we want is to use just the abductors, the muscles which bring the leg to the side. So it's not from the spine or from the belly, but it's really from the muscles of the leg which are on the side here, lifting or bringing the leg away from the center axis. Again, our knee shows straight forward and the whole leg slightly more backwards to feel the glutes working as well. Face, shoulders, neck relax, ribs are in. Good. You know I keep talking to distract you because at some point it starts burning. And are we ready for our kicks? First, controlled. Find your parallel line. Flex your foot, going slowly forward, controlling the pelvis and the lower back. Point and going back. Push down with the knee. Inhale, going forward. Exhale, back. Good. I would advise you maybe for some time to hold the pelvis to see that there is no movement. And even you can slightly push it away from it. Then it's gonna be a little bit harder for the back side of the leg. Yes, good. Birgit, the head more in line, not in front of you. Yeah, there. Are we ready for the double kicks? You go forward and kick, kick, and backward kick, kick. So with the second kick, you try to go a little bit further. This is going to release the fascia, really push down with the lower leg, and we kick, kick, and kick, kick. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. You can take the arm up if you want to challenge. Kick, kick, kick. Two more, kick, 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 kick. Everything is here, stable and aligned. Last one. We do our stretch, sending the leg as far back as we can. Upper arm into the diagonal, away from the leg. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch. Pull yourself long, 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 long. One more deep breath. And pull long. Beautiful. Okay, are we ready for the other version? Both legs straight. You can support yourself with the hand if you need to. If not, we challenge ourselves. We hold the arm lifted, shoulders relaxed, and we lift both legs slightly off the ground and lower them down. Oh, I think we missed one version, but we can do it right after. Let's do a few of those. Good. And then you can slightly bend the lower leg again. We're lifting at the same time the leg, the upper arm, and head, neck, and armpit. And lowering down and stretching everything apart. Inhale. Exhale. Lift. Good. Inhale, lower. Here the rib cage stays touching the ground, the lower few ribs. Yes. Nice. So here we're preparing the side muscles. We already activated the core, the hips, and the spine. We can do the modified teaser on this side too. One more time this version. Go down. Now we stretch again both legs. Squeeze the legs together, arm up. Inhale. Ready? We use the lower hand. And we start lifting the legs, reaching up. Arm and the legs, stretching the spine, so watch out that the head is not too much forward, but think of one long line, and going the same way down in the side position, perfectly to the side. Exhale to reach. Inhale to lower. You can modify it as you need. You can go slower, move the hand bit by bit. You can bend your legs when you lift up in the teaser. Yeah, nice everybody. Good job. Oh, Yvonne is going for both arms. Good. Birgit, when you go up, you can go a little bit higher with the whole body. So let the back hand slide a little bit closer to the pelvis. Yes, there. Perfect. Good. And now we're doing our last one where we try to hold it. And if you want, you can lift both arms. Exhale to lift up. Activate your core. Take your time. Whenever you feel in a balance and ready, lift the other arm and hold it for 3, 2, smile, 1, and then from here we roll down on the back, rolling one vertebra at a time down, the legs lift higher. I hope you're on the mat. If you're not on the mat, bend your legs and go back on your mat. If you're on the mat already, just stay with the legs lifted, otherwise we lift them again. We push down with both arms and we go overhead. So again, I remind the girls, if you have the period, please don't go overhead. Otherwise, no worries. Arms on the sides. Push down. Exhale. Roll up and over with the legs. Relax the chest. Flex your feet. Open the legs shoulder distance apart. And we roll one vertebra at a time. Down, down, down. Find the neutral spine position, then lower the legs halfway down, circle them together and point the feet to come back into the starting position. And we do 2 more flowing roll overs. Exhale, rolling yourself up and over. Good. Kodruta, no? No rolling over. You can do modified version with bent legs. So you just start with bent legs. Actually, it's easier if you stretch them as much as you can. So half bent maybe. And then you push down with the arms. Go up and over. You can even help yourself with the hands here. Then open the knees. Push the heels together. And roll down again. But if this is not working, you can just exercise on rolling only the lower part of the spine up and down. Up and down with bent knees. You can just do this until the lower back is round and the core is stronger, because it's a movement coming from the core. The others have done already 4, I think. So after you finish the last repetition that we are at right now, roll your spine down and hug your knees to your chest. And we go side to side. Good. Stretch your legs, stretch your arms. Pull yourself in one long line. We're doing the roll up. You can flex or point your feet, depending on where you have more strength. Lifting the arms up to the ceiling, to the sky, chin to the chest. Push down with the heels and roll yourself up and over your legs. Inhale to restack the spine and rolling down again, tilting the pelvis and bring the arms over. If this is not working, you can lift halfway up, bend one knee, take your hands behind the knee, push with that foot forward, stretching the leg at the same time as you release the knee and go over the legs. And then rolling down without the weight of the leg, and then switching the knee. Next time taking the other knee. So this would be a modification if you have difficulties going up and down. Otherwise we're just flowing. Very nice. And yes, that's it. Good. Just one more. And at the end we meet everybody sitting. And you can turn around, cross your legs. Comfortable position. Find your center axis, open the shoulders, hands by the sides. You can use the fingertips to find more length in your whole spine. Chin slide to the chest. We lift the left arm up, take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, go over to the right side. Take an inhale here. So sending the ribs at the same time up as you lean over to the side. With the exhalation, we twist upper arm